start the recording. Welcome YouTube. We are back for a second session on Japanese basics. Last time we checked out hiragana and katakana. We checked the basic syllables, how to pronounce them, and today we are checking out the remaining syllables that we didn't talk about, which are called the digraphs. So basically that's just using the ones you already know, which you can find on my Discord here. Yeah, so these ones, which I'm gonna put on the screen. Now you will be able to see them better. Okay, so here we have as a reminder, the hiragana and katakana. We saw all of this. We saw also the nasal ones and the P line. But we didn't see the digraphs. The digraphs are a composition of the consonants K, S, T, N, H, M, R, which you can see here. There is no there is no W, but all the other ones are here, and you have those consonants mixed with the Y line. So ya, hu, yo. So basically, to use those, we will use the high line, which is here. So ki, shi, chi, ni, hi, mi, and li, which you can find here as the first symbol. And we will mix them with the ya, yu, yo to make another sound, basically another syllable. So what it does, to show you a bit of this, so for example, I will use as the first one as an example. So we saw the K line, ka, kiku, keko, here, and so ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. So this is the K line. If we take the ki from the K line, and we take the ya from the Y line, together it will be ki ya, but you can have a mixed version of those two, which is this one. So as you can see, the second character is smaller than the first occurrence. So the first one is pronounced ki, ya. The second one is a mix of ki and ya. The ya is smaller and it's pronounced kya. You merge them into one other syllable that is for the first one you would have something like ki, ya, and for the second one you would have kya. So that's basically the difference between those two. Yeah, it's a completely different syllable, which is a merging of ki and ya. And all the others are on the same principle. So you have the same with the u and the yo. So for ki, you, which is ki, you would have in Japanese with the merge one, you, which is Q. And the same with the last one, the yo line, which is Q. So you have kya, Q, kyo, which is different from ki, ya, ki, yu, and ki, yo. Ki, yo, kyo. So the only difference is, as a reminder, a smaller second character. So a smaller ya, a smaller yu, and a smaller yo, which means that it's merged with the ki here. So kya, kyu, kyo. Same with the S line. The S line will be a bit different because it is an irregular. As you know, the shi in hiragana is an irregular by itself because we were, as a reminder, we were expecting si, si, but we get a shi instead. So yeah, that's it. So if you put a shi with a ya, you get shia. Shi, ya. So that's shi, ya. And when you get the merged one, you have a shi with a smaller ya, which we would expect to be xia, something like that. Xia, maybe, but it's not. We get sha. So the e just disappears, and you get sha. So it's a little ya with the shi, ya, sha. So this is a sha. And the same with the U and the U line. We get shu and sho. Not shiu, shio, no. Shu, sho, sha, shu, sho. So yeah, the S1 is still irregular here. So sha, shu, sho. Kya, kyu, kyo. Sha, shu, sho. So those are the first two lines. Okay. Next one is a T. So the T we saw last time that the T Ti doesn't exist in Japanese. It's chi, which is another irregular. So as for the shi, we get an irregularity also with the ya, yu, yo. So we get for those chi, ya. So this is chi, ya. You would get cha, not chia, cha. So chi, ya, cha. So as for the shi, sha, shu, sho, the I disappears also for the T line, so cha, chu, cho. Okay, so that was another irregular. Now we are getting to the N line. So N line is not irregular. We get the ni, which is just regular. Ni and ya would do niya. So the ni, ya, niya. And the merged version is nya. Nya. So ni, ya, ni, ya, nya. So in Romanized way, I didn't explain it, but in the Romanized way, you keep the Y, you don't keep the E. Nia, nia. So you get the Romanized way to write it. It's nia. So this was in nia. Then you have new, and then you have nyo. Nya, new, nyo. Nya, new, nyo. That's it. The H line, so the H line, as we saw last time, it's ha, hi, hu, he, ho. Ha, hi, hu, he, ho. So the hi will be merged with ya, yu, yo. So you have in Japanese hi, ya, hi, ya. So it is hi, ya. And when you merge, you have hya, which is written in the Romanized way, hya. So you keep the aspired H as in English, and you add the ya. Hya. Hya. Same with the other two. So hya, hyu, hyo. Hya, hyu, hyo. That's it. So that was the H line. The M line is regular. So it was ma, mi, mu, me, mo. The mi, we take the mi, ya, which is mi, ya. And so the merged version, which will be mia, is mia, this way. Mi, ya, mia. So mia, miu, mio. Mia, miu, mio. Okay. So that was the M line. The R line is the same, very normal. Li, so it's la, li, lu, le, lo. Li, which is merged with ya, will be lia. Then we have liu, and then we have lio. Lia, liu, lio. Lia, lia. Liu, liu. Lio, lio. So that's it. So I will pronounce them all one more time. Kya, kyu, kyo. Sha, shu, sho. Cha, chu, cho. Nya, nyu, nyo. Hya, hyu, hyo. Mia, miu, myo. Lia, liu, lio. That's it. That's it. So here we are. Wait, I didn't take the right one. For, yeah, so this one, as we had for the regular ones, you have the nasal version of the consonants and the P line. So yeah, so you have the G line, ga, gi, gu, ge, go, which is the nasal version of the K line. So ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, ga, gi, ku, ge, ko. We take the gi, as we did for the other ones. We take the gi, we merge with ya, and we get ga. So this is ya. Gi, ya. Gi, ya. Gya. So in a romanized way, you would have Gia. Gi, ya, gia. So it's basically the same principle as for the regular consonants. So we take the gi, the I line for the G, for the G. So we have gi, ya, gia. Then you have q, and then you have gyo. Gia, gyo, gyo. Then you have the two J line, which are in fact the Z line and the D line, which, as we saw last time, make both G sound, G, G, but one is from the she and one is from the chi, so both are G in the nasal way, and both of those can be also merged with the ya, yu, yo. So you have ji, ya, which is ja. So you remove the I, as we did for the S line and the T line. So you have ji, ya, ji, ya, which merged will be ja. So in romanized way, ji, ya becomes ja. You remove the I and the Y. It's not ja, it's ja. So we have ja, zhi, zhou. Ja, zhi, zhou. So same with the D line, which is G from the chi, as G from the she. Chi, ya, G, ya, sorry, is ja. Ja, zhu, zhou. So it's the same. Ja, zhu, zhou from the she line, from the she line, and ja, zhu, zhou from the chi line. So that's it. So same rule as the S line and the T line for she and chi. When you nasalize it as the Z line and the D line, G, G, it's the same. So ja, zhu, zhou, ja, zhu, zhou, same. The B line is based on the H line, which can be a bit tricky, I can imagine, but that's how it is. So you take the hi from the H line, you add ya, yu, yo, you have hya, hyu, hyo, so it's for the hi, as we saw here on the H line, and you nasalized it, so instead of he, it's b. Let me remind you how you say the B line. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo. We take the B, we add ya, and we get ya. So bia, piu, pio. Bia, piu, pio. With the B. The P, same thing. You take the P from the P line. Pa, pi, pu, pe, po, P. You add the ya, pia. Pia, pu, pio. So you always keep the, on idiomized way, you always keep the Y. So it's P, Y, A, P, Y, U, P, Y, O. That's it. Pia, piu, pio. And we have a last one that that I don't know. I have never seen this one in my life. So I guess it's an old one that is not very used. Or maybe I'm wrong and I will recheck and tell you next time what it is. But yeah, this one we won't talk about for today. So you get the basics. We saw every syllable in hiragana system and katakana, which is the same pronunciation but written differently for foreign words and stylistic purpose. But yeah, you have hiragana, you have katakana, you have all the specifics as written characters. So we will see now the specifics regarding the pronunciation in words. So all that we saw until now is always true, but something are specific. For example, with the N. So as you can see here, the N1, maybe I can zoom, I don't know. Yeah, I can zoom. So this one, the N is special because the pronunciation is purely nasal. It's n, 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 n. So for example, in a word we saw last time, the first name Rin in Japanese, which is Rin, pronounced Rin. So it's Ri, N, Rin. Okay. There is a rule specific to this character, which is I need this sound. I mean this sound specifically as a rule, which is when you have specific consonants behind, which is M, T, and P, if I remember correctly. I will check that just to be sure. Let me check that. Just want to be sure I'm not saying stuff that are wrong. System pronunciation. So, where is it? I just want to be sure that I'm not yeah, irregular readings. No, it's on the numbers. I can't find it. Just want to be sure I'm not mixing stuff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So before a P, a B, and a M, you change the N into a M sound. M. So for example, a very well-known word which is kampai, which is written this way in the Romanized way. So ka n pa I. This will become, so when you write it in Japanese, you have ka n pa I, ka n pa I. This is pronounced kampai. Kampai. So before the P from pa, the N, which is this one, will be pronounced as an M. Kampai. Same with everything that is beginning with P, B and M, sorry, B and M. So, for example, they have for the M, sanmai, which means 3 sheets here. Sanmai. Those are the kanjis, but we don't mind about it yet. So in the katakana, hiragana way, we have sa, n, ma, I, sanmai. So sa, n, ma, I, sanmai. We have an M here for the ma, just after the N here. So this becomes an M in pronunciation. So sa, ma, I. In the Romanized way, you will still write it this way. Sa, ma, I, sanmai. But you will pronounce it sammai. So that's it. So same with P, B, and M. So before other consonants, it stays an N, but with those three, it becomes an M. That's it. Yeah. So I won't go into too much details on very specific stuff, because if you learn Japanese on a phonetic precise way, there are a lot more rules, but you don't really need them to be to pronounce a right way and to be understood by Japanese people. So I just wanted to see mainly this rule because it's important. You don't say kanpai, you say kanpai. For example, it's a very used word in the everyday life. So yeah, I wanted to see this one mostly. Yeah, other than that, I guess this is the most specific thing in pronunciation. Yeah, most of the other ones are linked to very specific ways to pronounce on a phonetical point of view. Yeah. There's one thing that we didn't see yet that I want to explain too. You also have you have a little thing that exists. How do I show you that? For example, in the word for school. So school is this word in English. In Japanese, it's gakko. Ga ko. So school, gakko. As you can see, there is this little thing between the ga and the ko, which is a little tsu. So here we have a little tsu here. So tsu from the chi line, ta chi tsu te to. When you have a little one, just as you had the ya yu yo, as little characters, this little tsu before anything which begins with a consonant will double the consonant. So you have ga ko. So ga ko. When you put the little tsu, it will just double the consonant. So this is gakko. Gakko. So you double it. That's it. So a very important one. And there's the last one. The last one I will use yeah, I will use table. So last time I used the word table as an example for something, but there is a little specific way to write it. I will use hiragana here to help you focus on the hiragana system, but as it is an English word uh, used in a Japanese way, it is usually written in katakana, which is the other system, but I will use hiragana here to help you get a sense of what we are trying to understand here. So table is in Japanese teburu. I don't remember how you do it with the yeah, that's it. Teburu. So this is the hiragana way. Te stroke, bu, ru. So in English, this in Romanized way, it's te, bu, ru, and the little stroke will a bit like the little tsu. The little tsu doubles the consonant that is following. The stroke here will double the vowel that is just before. So it's te eburu. So it's teburu. That's it. Teburu. You will see different ways to write it, though. So this is one of them, the nice way. You have also the teburu with the little thingy on top of the e. Teburu. Either of them is right. The most used one, I think, I don't remember, but yeah, you can use any of those two and it will be understood. Anyway, in hiragana way, it will be like that. In the right way, so the katakana way, it would be teburu. Wait. Teburu. This way. So, te, the same stroke. It's the same in katakana than in hiragana. Bu and ru. Teburu. Hiragana, teburu. Katakana, teburu. Yeah, that's it. For gakko, the little tsu is different in katakana. Because the tsu in katakana is different. It's gakko. So that's what I wanted to do. Gakko. If I try to find a katakana way, it would be like that. Yeah. So this is a katakana way. So the little tsu in katakana is it looks like a smiley, a little smiley, as you can see here. So this little tsu is like that in katakana. Tsu. So that's it. 箱 table. Okay, we saw all the irregularities I wanted to talk about. It took a bit of time to get things right, but yeah, we are trying out here. Yeah. So you have everything you need to know to pronounce and write Japanese with hiragana and katakana. So as I said, I won't go over the kanji because it's a bit different, a bit special, and very complicated. But that's basically it. We have little time remaining, but I will try to get to the basic grammar with you a bit before I go. I'm using this website, which is free to use with basic rules. So it's Teikim's Guide to Learning Japanese, guide to Japanese.org. You have some of the basic rules there, and there's a book you can buy, it seems. So so that's it. So basic grammar in Japanese is not very hard to make a sentence. So basically, Japanese is a syllabic system with syllables that will suffix each other. Yeah, so basically there are specific syllables that are used for a specific function. For example, we have the da by itself, which is declaring something is so and so. So da is just a declaration. For example, as we saw the word table, to say that something is a table, you will say table da. And the point at the dot at the end of the sentence is a little circle, but it's the same at the dot in English. So that's it. So this is a table. Table da. Table da. That's it. So the da has the function to declare something in Japanese. So you could translate it as this is, but it's not only this is, it's just declaring something in general. It could be an ID. It could be translated as I am. There are several ways to translate it, but table means this is a table, because you are talking about the table, so it's not you, so it's not I am a table. Usually you're not a table. So context is everything in Japanese, and so table is this is a table. You are talking about the table. So yeah. So anything with da at the end of the sentence is a statement, basically. So here you have the word hito. This is a kanji. This is hiragana. Hito, which means person. a person is hito in Japanese. So hitoda means is person. This is a person. So you could basically translate that with is. It works most of the time. It's basical. It's not a real sentence. You don't say his person in everyday life because you need the this to explain you are referring to something. So this is a person, hito da. Gakusei da. This is a student. Gakusei in the vocabulary here. You have the kanji gaku and the kanji sei, which in hiragana is gaku sei, gakusei, student. Gakusei da. This is a student. But it could be also I am a student. Gakusei da. In the context I am talking about myself, so I will say gakusei da, and people will know that I'm talking about myself, that I'm saying I am a student. A lot of things are omitted in Japanese when the context is clear, and by default, most of the time you just talk about yourself, unless you are clearly showing someone else or stuff like that. Yeah, so basically that's it. Yeah, so that is the first little thing to learn. Basically you can have just a sentence with just this. This is a sentence. Hito da. I am a person, or this is a person. You haven't sent a sentence. So yeah, you can have very short ones. And yeah, gakusei da. This is a student, or I am a student. Gakusei da. Gakusei da. 5 syllables. You have 5 syllables and you have a sentence. So it's very minimalistic. You can be more precise in your sentences, but most of the time the spoken language is very minimalistic when it can be without losing the sense of what you're saying. So yeah, that's your first sentence here. The da is not you can omit the da in a lot of the time, because da by itself is just a statement. You can have a statement without saying da. For example, for the same thing, in the case of a question, for example, here you have the word genki, which is here, genki, genki, which means healthy, lively, healthy most of the time. So to ask someone if he is well, you will just say genki with a little upper tone at the end of the sentence to imply that this is a question. Genki, are you well? The answer can just be genki or genki da. It's the same. Genki, genki da. I'm well. So basically, if you just take the literal meaning of this phrase, Genki, well, the answer, Genki, well. So very basic, very effective. Are you well? I'm well. That's it. You can add the da as a way to emphasize on it, to give some weight to what you're saying. That can be used a bit like an exclamation, a statement that is really important, that you are saying something. Genki da. Yeah, everything is. You can use the da, you can omit the da. You can just use words as they are, as long as it's clear in the context of the discussion. It's all that matters. So Genki, Genki. It's fine. Yeah. So that will be all for today, because I don't want to go over an hour. So today we had hiragana, katakana. We had the composed ones, the digraphs, as they are called. So kyakyu kyo, shashu sho, etc., etc. We saw some words too, like kampai for the irregular, sammai for another irregular, which with the hem, and which becomes hem. We saw gakko, school. We saw table, table. As you can see, the pronunciation is very close to the English one, because it's an English word that has been Japanized, used in the Japanese way. So table, table. We have seen also a bit of grammar with the sentences with da, which is the statement I am affirming something. Table da, this is table. Gakusei da, this is a student. So we saw some words. Hito, person. Gakusei, student. Genki, healthy, well. Yeah. And we saw that we can use the da or not use the da. It's the same, as long as the context of the discussion is clear of what you are talking about. And that's it. Basic grammar, we finished all the pronunciation syllables. I hope that was clear for everyone. I hope this will be clear for everyone on the YouTube video. Yeah. So I will leave you there, and wish you a good morning, day, afternoon, night, anything. Take care.